Everyone says China has no EUV lithography. But here is the interesting part. China has already created an analog of EUV, with some important limitations. Let's go through the facts. China is still not allowed to buy ASML machines for 5 nanometer, 3 nanometer, and smaller processes. So Chinese engineers chose a harder path. They learned to bypass the absence of EUV, using the older DUV technology, combined with multipatterning. What does that mean? DUV lithography uses an old 193 nanometer laser. It is too thick to print 5 nanometers. But China found a way to make lines thinner. They print the same layer 2, 3, or 4 times. This method is called multipatterning. Double, triple, or quadruple exposure on the same region. The machine is old, but the final result becomes thinner than the resolution of the tool, like drawing a thin line with a thick brush through layered stencils. And yes, using this method, SMIC has already produced 7 nanometers and even conditional 5 nanometers chips for Huawei. Does it work? Yes. But there are problems. Very expensive, very slow, requires many masks, high error rate, cannot scale for mass production. So it is an analog, but not a real replacement for EUV. What about real Chinese EUV? SMEE, the Chinese lithography maker, has announced work on its own quasi-EUV system. First tests are expected after 2025. But reaching ASML level will take many more years. In summary, China created an EUV analog, but it is not EUV. It is a workaround. Old DUV plus extreme engineering. Want to know when China might finally build a real EUV machine? Write in the comments.